Well, hello gang, and welcome back. I don't know if you can hear me over this tornado or not, but thankfully it appears to be moving away from the colony and towards our stockpile of wooden feet that it promptly sucks up and throws who knows where, probably completely destroys. This is the second tornado that I think I've seen, and so far I have managed to avoid having my base hit by them. Like, second tornado ever. I think the first tornado I saw might have been the last colony. I'm not entirely sure. But there's been a couple things going on since the last update. It's the 2nd of December, 1 o'clock in the morning, and we've finished a decent amount of research. Good lord, that tornado was loud. Oh yeah, and we also have another snake friend up here, Titan Oboa, that we are not going to be able to tame, unfortunately. It has a 10% chance to attack, and I'm not entirely sure if I want to risk any of my colonists by having them go up there and try it. We have finished researching the multi-analyzer. Now I just need to build it, and we can continue researching more advanced things. Bedrolls for whenever we inevitably set off for travel, and some additional furniture. Also, Saldownik has come down with asthma from smoking. Probably from smoking the smoke leaf. Because we don't have any tobacco at this point. We're out of cigarettes. I've got tons of it planted. I didn't even realize I had 3 rows of it down here. So, this will be ready to harvest hopefully today or tomorrow. And then some of these moods can start getting picked back up. Everybody's kind of on the edge of a fuck snap because of the nicotine withdrawals. People are starting to replace their tattered apparel, thankfully. T-shirts are made. Not that one. That one's crap. Balaclava. Curry leather patty hat. So yeah, people are getting their custom hats too. Everyone's gonna have their own unique headwear soon. We've got some crappy visitors here. There's Xavier, for instance. They are from the Galactic Empire, and they didn't actually bring anything to trade, so forget them. They brought some packaged survival meals they will sell for 77 silver. And they will only buy mine for 11 silver. Which is kinda screwed, in my opinion. Our hill roots have already been harvested once. They grow incredibly quickly. And our stockpile grows up to 28 medicine. Which I am quite pleased with. Looney Lloyd, by the way, is acting amazingly as our warden. Pretty sure he knows, or she knows, not entirely sure what gender you are, how to wrap visitors around his pinky. What are you, a boy? No, you're a female. Looney Lloyd, the female. I don't know if I want to try and assign gender based on your name or based on your colonist, because I'm not going to remember either one. I'm going to flip-flop back and forth. It'd be easier if my memory didn't suck so much. But yeah, he is actually also able to talk people out of fuck snaps, apparently. If somebody decides that they need to go on a binge eating spree, or go on a drinking spree, or wander around antisocial, I think Looney Lloyd has the skill to try and kind of negotiate with them and talk them down from it. It's not always successful. And I wouldn't be surprised if he could make things worse. With a critical failure or something. Food supplies are still holding up amazingly well. They expected more from us. They left us 50 Imperial credits that don't mean anything. Let's see. Also, the heat wave is over with, so I want to do something. Characters. Gear. Who has the highest comfortable temperatures? So far, 117 seems to be the max. Dan Shadow. Okay, Dan Shadow fell. Dan Shadow fell and Saldownik. Dan Shadow, why don't you have a gun? Are you a pacifist? You're a brawler, okay. We're gonna go out on a caravan, I think. What I want to do is see if we can go rescue that person. I think that we still have time for it. I could be wrong. I probably should check again. What do we got? Only one day. Well, fudge. In my head, I had done the math wrong, apparently. Carpenter's Cave, him. Well, I was wanting to go out, send out a caravan and go rescue someone. We've also researched the Millennium Line furniture. Okay. Oh, good lord. A ton of furniture that we can build now. Not quite ready to start decorating this place. A therapy couch. I do need one of those at some point. Bar signs. They take components. That bar sign looks like it's from RPG Maker almost. I swear I've seen that one. Something very, very similar to it. Okay. Oh, also Rimkia. That's where most of this stuff is going to go. That's right. Interesting rugs. I like the hexagons. Booty Kush pillow. Rest your tushy on this plushy cushion. We could set up a kind of rec room area at some point. Got some unused bedrooms. I could make this a storage room. I probably need to have a battery storage room at some point. Got a bunch of batteries floating around, and it's nice having them all spaced out, of course. But I'm used to having a whole bunch clusterfucked in one little area. And it feels kind of weird not doing that. Who is gonna have it? Why are you sad, Finch? Nicotine withdrawal, of course. You also want an impressive bedroom. One of the new mods that I have checked out, by the way, is this little room overlay one. So instead of having to go through the beauty thing like this, I don't even know what it's called. Does it even have a specific name? The environmental display. It just breaks it down. Shows it to you in an incredibly beautiful overlay. Most of these rooms, they're okay. They need to be cleaned every once in a while. Could probably do with a little bit more art or something. It is the bedrooms that are suffering the most. And one of the things that I wanted to focus on as our next kind of major project is actually going to be smoothing the floors in all of these bedrooms and hallways. This is going to take probably quite a while. But it is one of those things that really helps your colonists in the long run. Because constantly being in areas that are too ugly for their own personal standards is a mood boost that gnaws, I guess, away at their will to survive for some reason. Don't really need to do that room because it's unowned. We'll just knock them all out because I'm planning in my heart that we will get some more colonists soon. Looney Lloyd is the newest one that we've got. It seems so difficult for us to get them. Colonists just don't want to arrive here because of the heat. And whenever they do, they promptly get up and leave as soon as they are able. Got grass all the way up here. It's just a dead zone where we are. I'm kind of curious why the hell that is. Do our animals eat that much grass? Just slowly eating out? Like it's incredibly obvious where our sphere of influence is. There's nothing I can have him do, game. Looney is just gonna sit around and smoke and constantly be idle until he needs to calm someone down or possibly go arrest someone. With as much free time as Looney has too, I'm pretty damn sure he'll probably win the next mayorship. And also, we're currently researching transport pods. Because that will make it incredibly easy for us to launch ourselves where we want to go. Say somebody needs rescue. We don't need to walk there for 3 or 4 days. We just launch ourselves there and then walk back. Cut our supply and time and usage in half. The futuristic Rimkia Millennium Line. At some point, we will have to worry about fashion in this colony, hopefully. If we survive long enough. That's the tricky part. Sorry, Labrador Retriever. Someday, maybe we'll get you out of there. I think someone or something died in one of these cryo casks of old age, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say, that's a name I didn't recognize. Long extinct giant mammals brought back to life as a part of the Megafauna Project, the largest land mammal known to man. The Passeratherium is a gentle creature, however its size alone can also make it quite a formidable foe to face. Feeds on plants and trees, which can easily reach. Okay. 2.8% chance to attack. As much as I would like to have some of these things as pets that we could ride or, you know, even train into war animals, I don't really want to risk it yet. And I don't even think I could feed one of those. Here. Even, oh, cassowaries will attack? We could go tame boomalopes and ride those into battle like a bunch of goofs. What could possibly go wrong there, in fact? Really? Even boomalopes will attack? Whatever. I believe that is something that Lloyd will actually do, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. One of the very last things. The very last thing, in fact, that he will do. If there's nothing else to do, Lloyd, go wrangle us up some animals. You don't have a passion for it. In fact, can I force you to? Well, I know I can't. Your animal skills are too low. I should have known. Alpacas will attack? Come on, is everything going to attack? A chinchilla will attack. I find that hard to believe. I've seen a chinchilla in person before. I don't see how those things could possibly have not even a half ounce of hate in them. They're so cuddly and lovable. Could ride wild boars. That has almost as much chance as attacking as the whatever it was, the Passeratherium. Black rhinos, riding those into battle would be awesome. If they actually worked like a rhino and we could just charge at full speed and ram things with its horn. Impel enemies. Yeah, ride honey badgers into war. We've made it this many videos in. And, still don't have any mounts. An emu might possibly attack. We'll try to tame rats and a tukuri. Surprised that those don't attack. possibly the most cuddly creature in all the land. Kind of terrified of running past the Titanoboa. If that thing gets pissed off at anyone, it'll probably just bite him in half. And what I'm doing this for is simply to get people, A, some practice and raise their animal handling skill, and B, maybe get lucky and get them out. That would help our travel immensely as well. I'm not entirely sure that I would be able to use a launch pod with somebody that was mounted, but if it worked, that would be awesome. Got 1 t-shirt left to make there, 3 t-shirts there. Burton's a little bit slow at his workstation. Granted, it's not powered, I guess, so he does have a bit of an excuse. And all of the hats have finally been made, so there should be a unique hat for everyone if they want to grab them. I don't think I made any duplicates at all. What do we want to focus on? Custom Jedi robes? No. I think we're gonna make like 1. Yeah, we'll make a poncho. We'll make a sailor uniform, because why not? There's not really any oceans or, hell, even any rivers around us, but maybe somebody will want to wear it. Do we have a construction uniform? No, let's see. Sailor, construction, police, and we've got tribal. We could get a band going on here, I think. Even some chaps. We've got just about the whole damn uniform. Like some... Aiden has died from a heart attack. Speaking of somebody probably dying in a cryopod or a rescue pod. Rest in peace, Aiden. Why did you go mad all the way down there? Freaking cassowary? It's not like the cassowary is really going to be able to do anything to anyone. I say that. I was terrified of them early on, but I've hunted enough now at this point that they don't really scare me. Anybody with a gun should easily be able to just take them out. Like, fail here. In fact, get over here. You've got the light machine gun. And we know the cassowary will have to path up through here and come around, so we might as well just put it out of its misery right now. It's obviously got rabies. It's a pretty rare infection in this part of the world, but it does happen from time to time. Dead in 21 hours. Dead in 15 hours. Can you shoot it once more? That was like 3 more. You shot its eyeballs out! Shot one of its eyeballs out anyways. And its tail was shot off? Okay. Someone will wake up and finish this off, right? Don't put the cassowary out of its misery. No, repair the sandbags. Just let the cassowary stay there. Either it'll die or somebody will come out here and put it out of its misery. It's kind of strange that they have to have a minimum melee skill to just go stab something in the throat that's incapacitated. But, I guess that's just how it goes. Everything starts smoking around 50%. And that's about when my mechanics wait to go fix something. They want to smell the components starting to overheat and break down before they worry about investing any of their time. Tobacco leaves. Damn. That is a lot of them. So, I think in here we'll build a coffee crafting spot, and it will be solely for making cigarette packs. Do it forever. far as I know, there is absolutely no other use for tobacco. And that does fall under crafting. But I may need to bump the priority of that. So if I'm not mistaken, making stone blocks falls under crafting as well. No, that's construction. Okay. I was gonna say, and if that's crafting as well, then I'll definitely have to change it because no one has been making stone blocks for quite some time. Occasionally, the rock quarry fills up the dumping stockpile here with chunks, and then we have to just get a team to hammer them into blocks as quickly as possible so we don't run out of room. At some point, we'll have a way to melt down all of this freaking steel slag as well, which has a small chance, I think, of giving us actual usable steel that we've got a lot of. Let's use some of that. Medieval washing pan. I actually don't know if I want to make any of these yet because we should be getting fair. No, you know what? Let me just think for a second here. The most simple device. Multiple beds can use the same one. That's good to know. Okay, so what if... Wow. I didn't realize that they would all be able to link up to it like that, so... Actually... Yeah. Place that one there. Place that there, and the medieval lamp. Not entirely sure what the area around it is. If I place it there, I can't reach the furthest bit. I was kind of worried about that. If I place it right there, it's just going to annoy me, I feel. I'm going to assume that that little area around it is the area that benefits from the light source. I don't really know. They were all connected to it. And anything we can do in here, in fact, how much silver do I have? Because we could make the entire floor in here silver, I think. Sterile tile takes 15 silver. That would take 720 silver. That would take basically 900 some silver. Okay. Patty died from magic. What? Who the hell is Patty and what is magic? Maybe... something fighting down here? Oh, it's a spider. Maybe it's somebody in here that died? I don't know. What are you doing, game? Where are people practicing magic at? Got a lot of questions right now. I know there's force powers in the world. I guess that counts as magic. It's all Star Wars really was, right? Wizards in space. God damn it, George Lucas. We don't need any more heal roots out here. Let's turn this into... Is it possible to have too much cotton? I don't think so. And likewise, we'll make this field more hops. Because I don't think you can ever have enough beer. We've got hops here, we'll have hops here. And that still won't be enough wort, honestly. Down to one more cigarette. Constructible, launchable transport pods that you can use to launch people and supplies long distances across the planet's surface. Okay. So, what do we want to research next? I cannot do the component assembly just yet until I actually build a multi-analyzer, which I cannot actually build until I get a significant amount of components. Pod launchers take 3 components. They also take fuel that I don't have any of yet. Multi-analyzer. I guess I don't need components, I just need plas still. One research bench can be linked to only one analyzer, so we can start this. And all we need is more plas still, which I should be able to get by destroying or disassembling those guys, if I'm not mistaken. Let's designate this power. Burton. Who do I have assigned to flicking? Looney. Good. Your one job is to interrogate people or flip switches, apparently. Disassemble mechanoid forever. I'll keep that turned off because it uses 350 watts of power when it's on. Not when it's being used, just when it's connected, which I find kind of bullshit, honestly. These things should only use power if they are being used. Stoves and stuff. Maybe that's just me. And hell, maybe that's the way it is and I'm bitching about nothing because I'm completely wrong. I don't know. We're up to 21 plas steel here, though. Which is before we've disassembled those 2 mechanoids. Curious, real quick, what skill does this take? Doesn't take any skill, apparently. Apparently I was wrong. It takes smithing. I'm glad it tells me there. Hintelman. You are currently making a poncho. I want you to stop the poncho for a second. It is important that we get your custom fancy made, hand tailored, crafted Hintelman brand clothing out here for the colonists to enjoy. They do love it. Pretty sure you're very, very good at it. Yes, 15 out of 20. He doesn't have a seam in the wrong spot. The clothes are custom tailored for whoever wears them. They fit perfectly. Our colonists might be living in relative poverty still, but they're at the height of fashion, at least, I guess. I don't know. Mechanoid hull plate, mechanoid electronic parts, and 1 component. No plas still from that one. If I'm not mistaken, you can get plas still from them. But as you guys should know by now, I'm mistaken quite frequently. I try to admit when I'm wrong when I find out. I'm not always very good at it. And I don't always even find out that I'm wrong. But at least I know that I am routinely wrong. And another component. Okay. I like that. I wish we had more of those guys to kill if it also didn't mean that they would most likely injure, maim, or kill somebody every time they showed up. They have such long range. And hey, our solar generator is done. That does mean I can start building more of these now. I was really holding off on them because I didn't want to waste any more power than I absolutely needed to. So there's the regular hydroponics basin. Don't be fooled by it. There's the super fancy one. I can never find what I'm looking for in these menus anymore. There's too much shit. There's too much stuff. It's gonna take me another like 2 to 3 videos to get everything memorized. As to where it is. Under LEDs. That's right. LED center strip. Drag and draw your LED strip pattern. A small and power efficient LED strip that fits snug against walls. We might have to check some of this stuff out. Just 'cause I'm curious about it. Okay. So. I think we're gonna place one here. And another one there. We're gonna have plants growing all over this base. A botanical research facility. I do like the progress that we are making on this colony. So, before this gets finished, we have a 51% chance for infection. After that gets finished, we have a 51% chance for infection. Immunity, you gain 2% additional immunity. Which seems to be, I mean, that's pretty nice. That could be the deciding factor when it comes to whether or not somebody survives the plague. What are you doing to me, game? We had a tornado earlier. A raid. A group of scum from the murderers of Unrest have arrived nearby. There's a whole bunch of kin in there for Finch. Wow. Finch and Fell. Finch's grandfather. Okay, how many is it? It's a lot of people. They've got some good weapons in there, too. That's a very long-range blaster rifle, the T-21. Kimmy has the E11 blaster rifle. Nim's slug thrower. I don't think that has good range. Okay, where are my colonists at? I need everybody. Stock. I think you're out there trying to tame, right? Yeah. Let us not go out there. I need you to head back. In fact, I don't want to restrict everyone. Maybe I should. Everybody stay in the home zone. Gotta check it. I don't think it should expand anymore. Somebody gave me advice that I didn't know about. I feel like there's an option down here. Yeah. This little house. Toggle automatically expanding the home area around new constructions. It won't do that anymore. So I no longer have to worry about my colonists trying to run out and around the colony every single time I build something in a room, and it expands the home area out here. I've also got a mod for the cleaning zone, so they will only clean where I tell them to. Not in the home area, but specific areas. This would be the time I would actually want a heat wave to show up. I don't trust these guys. I hope that you split your forces up. Colonist needs treatment. Well, Dan. Stock, you can probably stand down now. I don't think you're going to go do anything crazy. They're going to be attacking at night, too. That's great. I think that they will get an accuracy bonus as well. Maybe they're waiting until it got cooler to attack. That has to be it. Thought that was them launching their attack. The sailor uniform has been done. Has been completed. Does anybody want to don that before we go to war here? This is a pretty good sized raid, and We don't have exactly the best weapons. The Browning machine gun is kind of our pride and joy, crowning achievement. They're beginning their assault. Okay. Sorry to wake everybody up. I'm sorry. But we do gotta get out here. So are you gonna split your forces? I mean, if they all come from the north, that would be beneficial. Very, very, very beneficial, actually. Maybe some of them will go attack the fences. Oh, this... I like this already. Okay, Fell. If you've got the LMG, get down here. Dan Shadow. You're only good at melee. Oh, man. Just want you to hide there for now. Metal Slime. One of my super long range guys right there. No, don't try to arrest people. I fucking hate that command. Why would I ever want you to arrest somebody that is not doing anything? Think I'm that crazy? Stuck. I'm not very good at shooting. And the unfortunate thing about a pistol is it's not going to do us a whole lot of good. You go down there. Maybe I can get him to flank them. Blaster. Burton, if I sent you down here, it might be a death sentence. You could hide behind the obelisk, maybe. I know trees aren't going to provide much cover. I feel like some people, I'm just going to have them kind of set back. Okay. GoldenEye, what was you? You don't have any. You can go do whatever. Actually... You go there. Saldalnik, I want you on the machine gun. Okay, I may need to split people up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going north. I think 5. Instead, they might be double stacked. 5 coming south. Okay. That might work in our advantage. Saldalnik has even numbers coming from the north here. Pretty sure his Browning counts at least as 5 people, provided you don't actually shoot the snake. If you shoot the snake on accident and piss it off, well, the whole colony is lost, I'm pretty sure. Bennett is the first to arrive. He's got a scout blaster, and he already gets opened up on by Metal Slime Hunt. Well, surprised the Browning can reach down there. It can. And the fence is down. Wait, what was that? Skeeto and Metal Slime have been hit. I'm not too surprised. Been hit by the Scout Blaster. That is not a big deal. You've been hit by the Scout Blaster. Those are just minor burns. Also, how many times do we gotta shoot this fucking guy? He's been unloaded on a ton. I may regret sending stock there. He's not going to be able to hit anyone, and he is just going to get shot at. Okay, so the northern group is heavily distracted. Critical alert fire. Well, it's raining. I'm not too terribly worried about it. And Looney just got lit up. Blaster burn on the torso. Fell's been hit. How bad? Blaster burns, fucking blaster burns, man. Skeeto just got blaster burns. I guess that they are low-powered blasters or something. Not entirely sure. Like, if these two could do anything... Colonist needs rescued. Okay. Dan, this is what you were here for. You rescue him. Skeeto... Equip the LMG. Oh, come on. just fucking out of range. Just barely out of range. Step on fell for a second. I'm sorry you've got to. Another colonist needs rescued. Goldeneye. Rescue Lonnie. Looney, whoever. Well, okay. It's time that we move up. Burton, you are fine. Scott, go back down there. And Wills has advanced to the tree. He goes down. I'm gonna assume Burton did that. Burton's blaster hits Bolt. Or Burton's blaster bolt hits Wills. Hit him right in the liver, and the pain sends him into shock, and he is out. Those fucking blasters, man. Saldalnik. Wait, did you hop off that gun? You get on that gun and you shoot. I don't think he did. I don't think he hopped off. Okay, who has the super duper long range one? That guy, I think? That's the blaster pistol. Blaster rifle. Oh, man, Scott got hit, and there's nothing he can do except distract him right there. Okay. And Skeeto is down with a severe illness, so he's been hit somewhere seriously. He's in a coma. He was shot in the brain. Well, shit. Okay. I may need to kind of retreat back inside here. These people are not going down. He's going to be dead soon. Omar is going to be dead in 13 hours. That guy is in no immediate danger. Dan, can you go rescue Skeeto? Even Hintolin is down now? Come on. Gekromancer, rescue Hintolin. Finch, get that LNG. God damn it, and even Metal Slime is down now. Okay, stock. There's not anything you can do. Fall back. You distracted him for a couple shots from there. Then another one of their guys is down. This is fucking a bloodbath. Finch, are they completely out of your range? They fucking are. I don't have anything that can hit him. Fall back. Get back. Get out of there. Stock is down. They fucking picked him apart. We might actually die here. This is why I hate not getting raids for a long time. We went so long without a raid that by the time we finally get one, they're so fucking super powered. Goldeneye, Dan, see if you can treat anyone. Actually, Dan, I need you to go rescue Stock. I know you can do it. And we still haven't even dealt with these guys up here that want to beat my fence to death. Let's just get everyone inside and see if we can survive this. Dan might go down here, honestly. He runs through heavy fire. Blaster bolts hitting the dirt all around him. He takes a few shots in the backside. Skips through the puddle. Not gonna let a little bit of water stop him. Okay. Get out of there, Saldalnik, if you can. That guy's just got too much range. I regret adding this mod. The Star Wars mod was a huge mistake. It has unbalanced combat to the point where it's almost not fun. Ah, and they're here. They're here from the north. Saldalnik, can you make it inside? No. Fucking hell, man. I don't have anybody left alive. Okay. Okay. Dan, how hurt are you? You're not gonna die yet. Go rescue Saldalnik. I have faith in you. Finch, I think we're gonna make our last stand here. In this room. I mean, if they want to try to come for us, then We're gonna put up a little bit of a fight. They can smash fences and shit all they want. They're finally fleeing. Fucking brutal bastards. GoldenEye? How screwed are you? Get your ass out of bed. Get your ass out of bed. I'm going to have to... Everybody is pretty much already a doctor. Wonderful. Okay. I know Fel can't walk. Stand down, stand down, stand down. Dan, you can stand down. Burton, could you not... Could you not go outside? Fleeing in panic. If he tries to run through my base, like, is he gonna try to destroy walls and everything? Get out here. He is, that son of a bitch. I want him dead, Burton. I think we're gonna be fine for now. Yeah, thank you for killing him. You gotta go outside onto the battlefield to take water. They burned my fence. Severe illness. Skeeto might actually die. I don't think you've got brain damage. I think you need help. Oh, this is bad. Tend to Skeeto. This is what I was talking about when I said that my my stockpile of medical supplies could easily be taken out in like one battle. Look, just start tending to people. GoldenEye, why are you unable or unwilling to be a doctor? You're not still drafted, are you? Go tend to Saldownik. He was still drafted. I don't think anyone should die from this, but I don't really know. God damn, they got so many wounded. You think you're gonna get out of here, Wills? He picks up a gun on his way out. He's not gonna die, apparently. But he is heavily wounded. Dan? I'd rather you not be shot by this guy as he's fucking fleeing, so please, for the love of God, ignore the good medicine out there. You're not allowed to rest either. Nobody gets to rest until the wounded are at least saved from instant death. Every single hospital bed is full. If I sound stressed, it's because I am, you bloody bastards. Can't believe that we actually survived that. Those guys were literally going to press the attack until we were all dead or they were all dead if we stayed out there. I think I need to break off combat more often. Kimmy has died from blood loss. Good. I'm not even going to try to rescue any of those people because I don't have the manpower for it. I'm going to assume that everyone will make it. The biggest... God damn it, you guys, could you quit going outside? In fact, I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this. Stay in your fucking safe zone. We don't go out. We don't go out here. We don't go out here. We got food and supplies everywhere else. You're gonna shoot my goose too? Like, these guns aren't very accurate, but they have such long range, and they fire a decent amount of shots. Was that 4 shots? Pretty powerful. Did I not put you? Oh, the safe zone does go out there. Okay. You guys want to be dipshits out there. I'm not gonna micromanage you anymore. I'm just gonna cross my fingers and hope for the best. Saldownik has gotten sick from infection. Of course he has. That is going to be the biggest issue we have with everyone. And this guy is taking so long. Dan, I'm gonna do something dumb here. I'm gonna get Dan killed. Because I want to kill this guy because I'm sick and fucking tired of him. Taking pot shots at everything. Don't die, Dan. Don't make me regret this, Dan. Can you shoot him before he shoots you? Thank you. Good job. Son of a bitch. You had a chance to get out of here and you had to just rub your luck. You're not rub your luck. You had to test your luck. Couldn't just be happy that we spared your life and didn't come out there. It's gonna take forever to grab all of this stuff too. Kind of crazy. But hey, better weapons for everybody who survives. Supplies. Might as well start using that medicine now. I think it should be safe. Cassowary, finish you off. Strip you. I don't actually want to chop their bodies up into little research pieces just yet, so let's suspend that. I would like to strip them first before doing that. Oh man. The fight against the infection has begun. I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm pretty sure we'll survive. Especially since we built these things, we've got enough medical supplies, we've got enough food. I can pretty much have my survivors focus on resting or helping everyone else. Metal Slime, you rest until you're healed, please. And yeah, other than that, I'm not too terribly worried. We survived our first legitimately real raid. I'm proud of you guys. I think I learned a couple things about defense here that I need to work on because some of these things just did not pan out. And there will probably be a redesign of our little nest area here very, very soon. It's the 4th of December, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.